Welcome back to Navigate Nourish Nest, where we're on our way to the Luxor Las Vegas. Located on the south end of the Las Vegas Strip, the Luxor is one of the most well-known themed hotels in the Las Vegas area. Let's start with a few of my thoughts. Okay, so thoughts on Luxor. We're getting ready to check out. We are heading over to the Cosmopolitan next for a couple of nights, which we know we love Cosmo, so that'll be great. We've never stayed here. The room was comfortable, it was clean. It's a little dated, but actually pretty well appointed for the base room for this hotel, and I'll show you all the footage for that. The casino floor is nice. There's a wide variety of games. It has a small sports book, so if you're looking for that, this might not be the spot. There were adequate food options. There's a steakhouse. There's Diablo's is here, which is really good Mexican food, and a food court, very typical, Johnny Rockets kind of food court. I will say the food courts here are not cheap like Midwestern, food courts. A burger and fries at Johnny Rockets is $22, so keep that in mind, that even your cheap eats aren't necessarily cheap eats anymore. But otherwise, this has been a decent stay. The only, I would say, downside of this location is the location. It's very far down on the South Strip. So you would have to Uber to get into the Central Strip area. It's a long walk. There are walkways connecting Mandalay Bay and Excalibur, so you could get to those two locations pretty easily if you're just walking around. But you're not going to see sort of the heart of the action of the Las Vegas Strip from the Luxor location. So keep that in mind. If you're thinking about, wanting to walk around and see the main parts of the Strip, like the Bellagio fountains and the Paris, the Eiffel Tower and things like that, you're going to have to Uber probably to get there, unless you're ready for a very long hot walk. So those are my thoughts on Luxor. We had a good stay, and we're getting ready to pack up and head over to Cosmopolitan. So let's kick it off with a room tour. We got the King Suite in the Towers. We did not stay in the Pyramid Suites. Those have angled walls on the inside, and at this particular time cost a little bit more than the Tower Suite. Since we were staying just one night, we opted for the simple King room. The bathroom had a nice size soaking tub and a rain shower head with a separate stall, a single sink vanity. It was nice and bright in here, clean, well taken care of. Certainly not the greatest view we've ever had in Las Vegas. We pretty much can see the roofing soffit and the Uber pickup area. Not even really like the little hint of a mountain view somewhere. It was really a view of beams and other buildings. Not great. Now that being said, we checked in via the MGM app. Why? Because you get to skip all of the lines. The downside of that, however, is that you get to make fewer options on check-in. So we weren't able to say we'd like a room with a view or a high floor. We pretty much were accepting the room that was assigned to us in the app. This was the walk from our room to the casino floor, and it's a long walk, but these are big properties, and it's important to understand whenever you're booking at any resort in Las Vegas that there's going to be quite a lot of walking involved. So be prepared for that. Otherwise, this was a pretty easy location to get around in. Everything was well marked, and the staff at this particular resort were fantastic. They were available and knowledgeable. We had no problems at all with service at this location.
Falling down like a domino.
As I had mentioned before, there's a really nice gaming selection available at this resort. Large gaming floor. There's the entrance to the buffet. Those are escalators that go down another level to get to that. And as you kind of come around and past the Tender Steakhouse, you'll see the escalators. I think I just brushed by them. I don't really look at them, but those escalators go up to a shopping center that connects you to Mandalay Bay.
They've got the moves, we're falling down like a domino. All the boys are mad by the night, they're coughing money on a bed. Gold crocodiles, there's no pity from your cigarettes. The waitresses take the trays and spin around and they grab the floor. They've got the moves, you drop your drink then they bring you.
Coming off of the casino floor into the front atrium, this is where the taxi drop-off is. You'll find the check-in desks and the stairs going up to the upper level. You can also see the tiers of the pyramid, where there are additional pyramid suites that I talked about earlier. These suites go all the way up into the top of the pyramid, and there is an inclinator instead of an elevator. It takes you up at an incline to access those rooms. Spacious check-in area. You'll see some escalators once again that take you up to the second level, where there are some dining and museum options. At the top of the escalators, you'll find Diablo's Cantina, a very well-known Mexican restaurant here in Las Vegas. They make one of the best margaritas, in my opinion, and they were once famously located at the front of the Monte Carlo Casino and Hotel, now known as the Park MGM. The theater for Blue Man Group and Carrot Top is up here on the second floor, as well as the Cheap Eats Dining Hall and some other museums, including the Titanic Museum, the Tut Museum, Adult Play Center, and an immersive light experience known as Particle.
When the buzzer rings, the one feel like an Egyptian. All the kids in the marketplace say,
They do a very good job of carrying the theming throughout this entire resort. It's beautiful. We'll head on downstairs to the BetMGM Sportsbook. The sportsbook at the Luxor is a little smaller than some of the larger hotels and casinos, but it still looks comfortable and will get the job done. And although we didn't go for a swim, we did take a peek at the pool. It was a beautiful day, but we were getting ready to head out and on to the next location. And that wraps up our stay at Luxor Las Vegas. We hope you enjoyed the tour. If you have any questions, be sure to comment below. And we look forward to sharing our next adventure with you. Until next time, be sure to like, subscribe, and follow for all the updates.
Walk like an Egyptian.